What's up, y'all? Drill88 here, and welcome back to the warehouse. Let's take a look at Kabaneri of the Iron Fortress. And holy smokes, this anime is something special. The first episode aired on April 8th, and I think it's available on Crunchyroll. I'm not sure. But this anime has been compared. The reason I found out about this anime again through 9gag. I saw a very interesting post on it, and it said that it is comparable to Attack on Titan. Now, Attack on Titan, I'm one of the few, I believe, that didn't really care for Attack on Titan for a very specific reason. Attack on Titan I did not like because they did not portray humanity in any regard. They portrayed humanity as like, oh, there are these giants, we're scared, and that fear has made us totally lose our mind. Except for like a teeny tiny 3 main characters. This being said, and this is just my opinion, we're the guys who took on dinosaurs. We were people who fought T-Rexes with clubs, and we're still around. T-Rexes ain't. Just saying. Humanity is tenacious to the nth degree. I mean, we back down to nothing. So that's kind of the reason why I don't like Attack on Titan per se, is because of the way humanity is portrayed. Kabaneri, am I pronouncing that right? Yeah, Kabaneri of the Iron Fortress, however, is something very, very special. It takes place in a steampunk setting, a feudal Japan steampunk setting. So there's a lot of Japanese architecture. There's still like feudal lords, shoguns, bushi. You see people in the traditional like samurai garb. I'm pretty sure those are swords. Yeah, they still have swords. But they also have steam-powered rifles, which they use as guns. And the antagonist in this is not gigantic, really derpy-looking giants. Instead, they're these zombie creatures called Kabaneri. I'm assuming I'm saying that correctly. And the Kabaneri are, for lack of a better term, zombies. Except the area where their heart is apparently has like a hard casing around it. Apparently has a hard shell around it. And best way to kill it is go for the heart. And apparently these air rifles can't pierce the shell, the heart shell. And that's just the setting. I mean, the anime starts out really well. It's on a train. Also, the whole thing is about trains. There's gigantic transporter trains that go back and forth between these stations, and apparently the rest of humanity has given up on the world, and the survivors are in these train stations. Well, anime opens up very, very nicely with the train is on its way to the next station. Some Kabaneri show up, they bust in, one of the guys gets bitten, and you can see his skin is like discolored. Cool, really good effects. I'll just pause right here to say this. This anime is extremely well drawn, extremely well animated. There's a little bit of CG, I saw that with the trains, but it is phenomenally good. I really like the blend, I like the style. It doesn't have the too real, like a little too real anime edge. It looks more anime-ish than Attack on Titan. Attack on Titan had a little bit of realism to it, in my opinion anyway, and I prefer this style better. But anyway, the guy gets bit, you can see where it is, and they have these suicide bags, which I'm guessing is like a short-range little thing. You just put it over your heart, you pull the string, and it blows your heart out so you don't become a zombie. But they handle this. The guy got bit. The guy is acting very, very scared. And you can see the fear on everybody's faces. Like, it's just like that. Because it's not just, oh, we're afraid of big monster. This is something that could happen to anybody. It feels more personal, and to me, makes it a lot more believable. So, guy has to commit suicide. He dies. Cut to what I'm assuming is our main character. Ikuma. Um, another one up from Attack on Titan. The main lead, what was his name? Aaron? Was it Aaron? I think it was Aaron. Anyway, the main lead of Attack on Titan, not a big fan, mostly because right out of the gate, his only motive for everything is like straight up bloodlust revenge, which, it's been done. Like, this level of off the deep end revenge it's boring to me anyway. But Ikuma apparently is a steamsmith. I think that's what they call them, steamsmiths. But they're the mechanics. They're the ones who work on the train maintenance, get everything cleaned up, move forward. And apparently Ikuma is working on a gun that will shoot a bullet from the steam, like the nail gun. He's working on a modification on that that'll shoot a shell that's fast enough that'll pierce like the Kabane's heart shell. And it's not really working, of course, because can't have it work immediately. Episode continues. Not a whole lot to say. It's just a bit more world building. But needless to say, another train shows up. They start the inspection of everybody online. Everybody has to strip down. They got to be inspected. Got to make sure there's no bites or no scratches on them anywhere, so they don't turn into a Kabane. But one person is accused of being one. He's really, really scared, and everybody, all the guards, are freaking out, like shouting, "Kill him! Kill him! Kill him!" Ikuma, he flat out says, "Don't do it. There's a rule for this. You made this rule." And he gets beat up. He gets tossed in jail. But he says what my issue is with Attack on Titan. We can't let our fear take away our humanity. We can't let this fear rule us. And I love that. That is extremely good. You have someone addressing the problem, and it's not just oh, we're all going to rise up. No. It's this character who sees the problem in the world and is looking actively for a way to fix it. It's not just a Slaughterfest invitational, I guess. I don't know, that's a bad analogy, but anyway, of course he gets beat up by all the other guards, which is really, really dumb because of course he has to be. What happens? I'm skipping a lot of the stuff. I definitely suggest going and watching the anime for yourself to miss all the points. I'm just hitting the basic plot of the first episode. Another train shows up. It's overrun with Kabane. Breaks into the city, and zombies are running loose. The boss of the city leaves. He's gonna go and try and find another city and make sure it's safe. Kabane busts out of jail, which I really like. This guy is smart. I really like that he's smart. He's inventive. He has a very firm belief that this is not a curse. This is something that can be prevented. This is something that could possibly be fixed, and there is a way around this. These monsters are not immortal or invincible. So, he busts out of his jail cell. He's running. He lures one of the Kabane away from some other people, and he gets back to his gun. And he made some tweaks on it. He fights, the thing busts in through the ceiling, fights with him, and he's able to shoot, and he blows a hole right through them. So his machine worked. But in the process, he got bit. And it shows very, very quickly why people take this so seriously as it is. Because he's got a big chunk out of his arm, and like in a few moments, it's already spreading everywhere. So this guy, this Bamf, decides, I I can't let it get to my brain. I've spent 5 years trying to do this. I'm not gonna stop now. I'm not gonna run away anymore. He freaking gets this strap thing pulled onto his body. He takes a nail gun and like shoots himself to keep it in place. Locks down, like cutting off blood circulation and stuff. Gets this thing around his neck and hooks it up to like some sort of a gear wheel behind him. And like pulls the trigger and it just starts choking him. Like, you can see everything else spreading very, very quickly, and he's just choking the life out of himself. And I'm not going to tell you what happens next, but needless to say, he does not die. But what happens next is so amazing that I literally I was like, ah! It happened! And it is phenomenal. It is phenomenal. Attack on Titan was good for its time. I don't know if this is based off an anime or off of manga or off a novel. I don't know if this is an original IP or not. If it is, this is gold. This is contender for 2016 best anime, in my opinion. Just based off of the first episode. How will the rest of the episodes fare? If they keep going the way they're going, I intend on watching the rest of this, giving a full review, and telling everybody I know about it, because this anime is fantastic. Kabaneri of the Iron Fortress. Check it out. I'm pretty sure it's on Crunchyroll. Actually, let me check right now. Okay, ignore what I said. Apparently, Kabaneri of the Iron Fortress is exclusively on Amazon to stream. Because whenever I got it, a friend of mine had sent me a link. It was just the video. I really didn't look at where it was from. It was just, I just sat down in my email and watched the whole thing. So, check out Amazon and look up this anime. This is going to be some amazing stuff. This is going to be really, really good. But, just on my general first impressions, this is, I'm really hesitant to give this anime a 5 out of 5 for the good first episode to get you pulled in. But I'm going to give it a 5 out of 5 because it's really good. It's really good. Anyway, y'all, hope you guys have enjoyed. If you want me to do more of these anime in the future, if you want to suggest anything, leave a comment down below. Leave a like below. And subscribe if you like. I'm going to go watch this episode again. Anyway, y'all, have a good day. Drill88 signing out.
Oh!